can't really see where did I miss. Junior Watanabe on my. Junior Watanabe on my. Tell him this. Did he miss? Junior Watanabe on my. Ex strippers, new killers, shot. Tell him, this on Donda, on my mama, made a promise. Junior Watanabe on my. Junior Watanabe on my. Tell him this. Did he miss? Junior Watanabe on my. I can't really see where did I miss. Junior Watanabe on my. Junior Watanabe on my. All summer, all summer, $4-5, in pajamas, that piranhas,
Was smoking dragons. I just can't help but do this now. I'm so glad all y'all could come hang out with me today on another weekly Wednesday live stream, y'all. We go live every single Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. PST, 8:30 p.m. EST, and every week's a little different. Sometimes we might, oh no. Sometimes we might do a little karaoke. Sometimes we might play a little game. Sometimes we're just trying new products. The possibilities are endless. Every week is a little different. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and subscribing. If you haven't already, make sure you turn your post notifications on so y'all get notified every single time I drop a new video and every single time I go live. And of course, make sure y'all keep up with me on every social media. That is where I post everything first. Updates, changes, anything like that. I am Kimmy Tan Official on Instagram, same as TikTok, and I am the Kimmy Tan on X. Kimmy Tan Official on Twitch too, which we're simultaneously streaming to right now. So hello everyone. I'm so glad y'all could come hang out with me on YouTube, on Twitch, everywhere. I love y'all. Oh my god. Hi Pierce. Hi Molly, Ryan, Lena, Neftali, Allison, Catty P, and yes, I too accidentally just popped a nail off. So let me fix that real quick, as I'm super excited to show you guys. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this already, but just for my YouTube people, look at this. I got something. Oh, I like put it on a little crooked. Yeah, these are press-ons, so they're gonna be a little different every time. Okay, get them bitches on. But if you guys know me, you guys know I love my nails. I love just like getting nice nails done, short, long, it doesn't matter. I just love having pretty nails. Like, not only does it make me feel good when I look at them, like a little boost of dopamine, but I just like, I don't know, I be moving different when I have long nails. I love it, and I love like the clack clack sound, and I'm no stranger to something a little bit adventurous, a little bit crazy, but this time I took it a step further, and I have on right now the craziest set of nails I have ever had in my life. So, okay, I'm gonna try to show you guys, try to get it focused.
Just trying not to do too much because it's like up and down.
But hopefully you guys can see. These are done by my girl Amna, blingnails.la on Instagram, and they are inspired by our entire collection of Luigi vapes that we have been smoking on over the last few sessions. But it's not just the pretty colors and everything. Like, look at my index and ring finger. Oh, how cool is that? They actually have an aqua nail feature. So it's not actual, you know, stuff in there, but it looks like it though. Like, hopefully you guys can see like the liquid that's in there, and it's like a little aquarium. Like, you can see it moving and stuff, just like a regular Penjamin. And oh, I am obsessed. I am super obsessed. And it was just like, yo, you see the Luigi at Luigi Oil on Instagram. right? You see how many different colors they have. Like one thing I really love about the Luigi that we've been token on the past couple weeks is that not only are they like an actual good product, but the whole package, the art, you see they're so intricate, and each individual little Luigi package has its own custom art on it, and these are the limited edition ones. But these right here I have are like the regular ones, and they're so cool. Okay. Ooh, uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, my display falling over. Oh no! Just like fast forward through this part. Well, like is everything situated? Oh my gosh. That's another thing about like having press on nails, or just like long nails in general. You literally have to change everything about the way you like function. Like when I have these long nails, I operate with the pads of my fingers. So I'm like when I type, I'm like, and then when I pick up things, I'm like, these are long, y'all. These are long. I don't know if you guys can see. Hopefully you guys can't, but it's like, I want to say like 3 or 4 times like the size of like my nail bed. Oh, which is crazy. But I love them. I love them so much. I just love like staring down and looking at them. And I've surprisingly over like the last, I don't know, few years that I've been getting super long nails and acrylics and stuff, like I can function pretty well with them. It's just a little bit different. But yes, we are going to be trying every single flavor of Luigi that you see right here, which is a lot. I've tried some of them, most of them. There's just a lot to get through. Like the whole thing with Luigi is they're kind of like a collect them all sort of thing. Like each individual thing comes with a penge and a little, you know, a little doink. So, and it comes with like its own custom art. So it's kind of like a collectible, like Pokemon card, baseball card, like collect them all, you know, type shit. But, you know, thankfully, I'm very grateful that they were so kind to send me the entire collection, which we're gonna go through today. And yeah, oh my gosh, I just feel like such a baddie with these nails. You know what I mean? I feel like they almost like do their own talking, like. You know? Oh my gosh, I have to start us off here. I'm getting better at identifying the flavors. I don't know what flavor this is, if I'm gonna be honest with you, but I know it's dank. I keep these in my purse. And this one, actually, if you look at this nail is like inspired by this, obviously, and it looks so good. Like the color, like the amber color of the oil is just so, it's just so perfect. So yes, shout out to my girl Amna, blingnails.la on Instagram. Please, please, please go hit her up, show her some love. She's so talented, and I mean she had a very inspirational product to work with. So shout out to Luigi Oil, shout out to Bling Nails LA, and shout out to all of you. Let's get this sesh started. Hi Liz! Long time no see. Hey girl, I'm glad you come hang out today. Vita, Allison, Luna Love It, Your Joy, Jose, Ryan, Allison, Zoe. This hit is for y'all. So go ahead, y'all. Grab all your stuff. If your plug hasn't called you back, go ahead and grab a drink or a snack. And let's get lit, y'all. Cheers. This one's so good. I don't know exactly. We're about to find out what flavor exactly this is, but this kind of tastes like it's like a blue dream plus like a raspberry, you know, kind of taste. I'm pretty sure that's not the actual strain, but you know, I love me some Penjamin. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Thank you. Someone said, Zoe said, love the hair. Looks so good. Thank you so much. This is my ultimate laziest hairstyle, but I don't really do that often. Yeah, I never really wear my hair down that much. I also straightened the front of my hair, so yeah, you know, it's a natural vibe. It's a vibe. This is Yeah, I usually just do my hair up like in styles and stuff just so it's like easier. Yes, and as always, we love the law. I love my state laws. Most of them. The ones requiring the plant. You know, everything in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Yes, green screen, AI, all of that. I love that I can do this now. I guess, how is everyone doing today? Man, we're gonna be going through all of these today. Sending love to everyone dealing with you know what right now. I was planning to talk about this like later on in the stream, but
Talking about your death threats?
my death threats, yeah. So, in case you guys have not been paying attention to the news, this is just, you guys know I usually don't try to bring anything like, too serious on here, because the whole point of this channel, like, is like us vibing and connecting and, focusing on the positive things. But I just feel like this is like really important, and it's been on my mind a lot, and I just have to say something. So, in case you guys haven't been paying attention to the news, over this last weekend, ICE has, and as well as 2,000 National Guard members, were deployed to LA for something that isn't even an issue. Whatever political affiliation that you guys identify with, we all have to be fucking human. Like, this isn't even a political thing to me. This is like a human rights issue to me. So, Latino people are literally getting kidnapped, for a lack of a better term, because that is actually what is happening. Like, over this last weekend, on Saturday, unmarked vans pulled up to a Home Depot and just started arresting people. No check, no due process, no
Okay, so
anything like that.
A lot of people have a lot of questions
Uh-huh.
in the chat. So I think first it's important because someone asked what ICE is.
Okay.
ICE is immigration,
customs, and border control.
And enforcement,
Immigration, customs enforcement.
And so basically, Trump ran on sealing up the borders and getting all the illegal people that are felons. But that's not really who's being targeted.
That is not who's being targeted, because here's the thing. I agree with criminals being not allowed in this country. And okay, fine, that's cool. But that's not what they're doing. Essentially, what they are doing, the fact that they pulled up to a Home Depot on a Saturday, not even like a work day where most like undocumented migrants are like looking for work at Home Depot, on a Saturday where like Latino families, just families in general, just go into Home Depot. Oh, I'm gonna start a project, so let me look at this. They didn't even come on like a day. Trump sent 2,000 National Guard members to LA, and they're just pulling over people and just like grabbing people who like look Latino. Like, let me check your ID, do you have all your documentation? And then just like putting them in vans and just, like ripping families apart. And it, oh my god. I like prepared like to talk about this and stuff, but like all of a sudden right now I'm getting really like, I'm like losing my words.
Yeah, you always get emotional.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be emotional, okay?
Because
I'm trying not to be emotional, but
you're also an immigrant, so
that's what I'm saying. I am an immigrant. And immigration, just like as a concept, like is not new and has never been thought of as like an offensive crime or anything.
Because we're a country of immigrants.
Exactly, we are a country of immigrants. This land that most of us are on, America, is stolen land. Like, we were not the people that have lived here forever. Until 1848, California was Mexico until the borders essentially like switched. And so it's like, we can pretend that like we're against immigration like all of a sudden when that has never been an issue. when European settlers came in through Ellis Island. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
at the end of the day, we haven't had a 9/11 size attack because some illegal immigrants came into the country from Mexico.
Exactly.
Like, that just hasn't happened, so it's like...
And they're not
the
even,
problem?
it's not like they're going through, like, the due process and, like, actually investigating, okay, who crossed over illegally and, like, you know, do they have, a record or, like, things like that. It's literally, like, they're just grabbing anyone who looks Latino and just putting them in their unmarked vans.
And, like, you also gotta think, like, part of it becomes, too, of, like, there's situations where people might be an actual citizen because the way Americans think is they're like, oh, you live in America, so you should speak English. But just imagine if you're your first generation citizen, your whole family, everyone you're around speaks Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
You might speak Spanish, and in those circumstances, if they can't communicate with you, like, think if you only get English speaking police officers, they're just gonna lock you up, you know what I mean?
Right. And, like, here's the thing. They're literally standing outside courts to immigrants who are going through the legal process, who did everything legally and everything that everyone is saying you should do. They're literally kidnapping people and abducting people and taking them away, detaining them, when they are in the middle of the process. So there are people that have done everything and they're just waiting for their green card to arrive, but they get detained. Like, how does that make any sense? And you can say that, like, you know, previous presidents have also done the same thing, but they did all of that with due process. They're not pulling up, like, unannounced in unmarked vans, just grabbing anyone who looks Latino.
And especially doing it only in Democratic central areas to where you know the majority of the population voted for the Democratic Party, so you're also attacking the politicians of the other side by making it look like there's pandemonium going on in LA. The amount of text messages we got this week from family members being like,
they're trying
hey,
to
are
paint
you okay?
it. Right, they're trying to paint it so that, like, the entirety of LA is on fire when it is not. LA is huge, okay? And most of the protests are going on in downtown LA, which is where all the federal buildings are and stuff. So, like, it makes sense that everything is there. It's not pandemonium everywhere, like the news is trying to make it seem. It's only in, like, very specific areas, and I have a lot of friends who are actually, like, at the protest literally right now, like, as we speak, and it is not as violent as the news is trying to make it seem. Okay, like, most of the time, and, like, I literally watched the live stream on Saturday, like, when it was all happening. It was all peaceful until tear gas gets thrown, or, you know.
Oh no, it's not peaceful. Like, so that's not what happens. What happens is some people are generally angry, and so when you take and you go do that, especially in the poorest communities, you also have people that aren't educated in a sense of, like, all of the layers of what's going on. So it becomes emotional decisions, and when people are in an emotional space, they turn to lead to anger, to violence. So that might be something as being a little more aggressive toward officers, and so all officers are doing is throwing that tear gas out, you know, in a sense to calm things down. If you look at what the police of LA has done, they've done a decent job, and, you know, I'm not like the love police type person, but it's really the ICE and the Republicans that are the problem here in terms of how they see people.
Oh my gosh.
And not understanding others' experiences.
And I don't think, like, most people understand how hard the actual legal immigration process is. Like, not only does it take a long, long time, like, I know some people whose citizenship, like, took 30 years just because the courts keep delaying everything, and it's, oh, we'll get to you, or, like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta pay this money. Like, you know how much money it costs to, like, legally immigrate here? And so I am an immigrant, right? But I came to this country through college. So do you understand how much my parents had to pay for my college to get me here legally, right? And like it's just not as easy as everyone makes it seem. Like people are trying to make it seem like people are trying to are just like barging in here and you know, just like do, instead of doing the easy thing, just sign a few forms, send in your application, in 6 months you'll get approved. That is absolutely not what the legal immigration process is like. Like I am so privileged to have immigrated here the legal way, and that I had a family who supported me financially through school and paid my tuition so that I could be here. Like like my school tuition was insane. It was like $30,000 to like $60,000. Like I don't know if that's a year or semester, but like it's not like some people make that in a year. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and these are victimless crimes. Like last year, illegal immigrants paid about $300 billion in taxes, and so people, and we cannot get Social Security. So as an immigrant, you don't get any government benefits. You can't get food stamps. You can't get EBT. You can't get just support that and benefits that like most people think like, oh, immigrants are coming here to reap all the benefits and, you know, stuff. That's just not. But like whatever political side like you're on. This is just like a human rights issue. Like families are being ripped apart.
It's not just a human rights issue, it's also an executive branch power issue. It's like we have the checks and balances of the government for a reason. Yeah. We have people in the Republican Party that typically lean more towards states having control, so it's like, if states decide, hey, we're going to protect immigrants, we want to be sanctuary city, it's a very huge abuse of power for a president to circumvent that.
Yep.
Especially when there's no real cause of it. And I think the thing that's crazy too is like, no one really talks about it. Like, the majority of like the real criminals that commit crimes
are U.S. citizens.
They come from other countries.
Yeah.
Literally commit the crime and go back. Like, I don't know if you've seen like the whole like, I think it's Chile. I can't remember if it's Chile or another South American country. Yeah. And they always talk about how they like break into like the nice house in Beverly Hills and they're like pro teams. They literally go rob the places, have a whole system to where they like store the stuff, and then they get on planes and leave the country immediately after a job. Yeah, there's like a whole article about it in LA Times. And so it's just like, that's the type of illegals. Yeah. Like, because they illegally come into the country, commit a crime, and then leave.
Right, and then leave.
Yeah, but then benefit off it. So it's like, those are the types of people.
Those are the issues. Those are the issues that, like, the government should, like, be focusing on instead of just, you know, regular people trying to... Do you know what jobs these illegal immigrants are, like, taking from American citizens, right? Majority of illegal immigrants, they work in agriculture. They work in industrial jobs. They do all the quote-unquote low-level jobs that regular people would not want to do. And so if you eat groceries in the U.S., likely that was harvested and grown by an illegal immigrant. Okay, and
Yeah, so Rose was asking like what she can do since there's not like a really place to donate. Plus
I'm just venting. I'm just venting at this point, y'all. But yeah.
So one of the things like someone said, I think Salem said, you can post about it, and like that's one of the things like any injustice, anything that you don't agree with, it's important to like say something. Just because I feel like we're in this time with social media to where there's so many echo chambers that it's really easy to almost feel like your opinion doesn't matter. It's just like one other voice. But I've even tried to get better recently at being like, okay, well, I don't care if somebody is my best friend and they feel like I said something crazy about Trump and they don't agree, I'm going to say it, because if not, there's always going to be more people on the other side speaking louder. And
exactly.
The same in this situation. It's like, what, you posted like 2 stories about ICE, and then you get DMs.
I woke up yesterday to like 10 death threats in my Instagram DM, telling me, oh, you know, I should go back to my country. Like I think I literally got one message from I don't know why I remember this, but like he was an MMA fighter. He literally told me that I can't wait until like the police run them over or smear them all over the street or like something like that. Like did we not learn anything from Tiananmen Square when like protesters, the students got ran over by tanks for trying to protest for democracy? Like anyways, and like it's like it's whatever, but it was just like a bit of a shock to like just waking up to seeing things like me expressing my views for human rights.
It's just, well, it's like I think
means I should.
There's that part of it, but what's like crazy, and I think like this is why I like always kind of like blame it. Like, of course, there's Democratic people that are bad, but it's just like I don't see it more than anywhere else except the MAGA side. Is they just choose to not like practice or preach anything they actually believe in. They talk about free speech, right? But then like you say something that's considered free speech, and then it's like,
oh,
so
right.
it's like how, like what do you even stand for if it's like you tell someone to kill themselves? It's like, well, what do you like? Do you just only want your way?
Yep.
Like,
No,
so you
that's
don't
it.
believe in
That's
America
it.
and what it's supposed to be about at all.
Right.
You know?
No. Their whole thing of like free speech is like I want to say what I want, but you can't. You know? And it's just okay, whatever. There's always gonna be like bad people in the world or like whatever. And if anything this election has done is is highlighted very, very strongly. Because we already know the orange is not it's not. Okay? But if you still stand by the orange at this point, like I don't even want you, honestly. If like you don't believe in like human rights, like I don't care. I don't like, you know what I mean? And oh my gosh, it's just no, you guys, we can never ever lose our humanity, you guys, because the only way we are going to fight this evil force in the world is to be the change you want to see in the world. We gotta we have to be loud. Don't be afraid to stand up for people who can't, because even though you think your voice doesn't matter, it absolutely does. You can make such a huge impact on anyone, even if it's like 10 people seeing your story. If you can change one person's life, or if you can talk to someone, reach someone, that is still something that they would not have gotten without you. And it only takes one lasting impression to make a difference. Okay? And yeah, like oh my gosh. Trying not to get emotional. But this is my favorite, by the way. Just switching the topic a little bit. I forgot which flavor this is, but the pink and purple one.
That's your favorite vagina.
This is
Great.
what?
That's blackberry.
Blackberry. Oh, I was wrong. Oh no, wait, no, I didn't. I
Pretty
didn't
sure
even
it's
guess.
the
I guessed this one. Salem says, dude, my own mother voted for him. Like, that's gotta be so hard, bro. Like to deal with family members. If any, is anyone in here dealing with like family members that share orange views? Please share with the group what your experience is like. Because that's gotta be so hard. That's gotta be so hard.
So many family members and friends that did.
Right.
And it's just like, it's always confusing just because it's like, you really ignored all the hate. And we really just came down to the end of the day that like, oh, well, they didn't, like, they had an old guy and nothing happened that I remember.
Right.
And now there's this woman that they didn't even do a primary for, so that's why I'm going to vote for Trump. Like, because, like, outside of that, like, you just ignore all the other crazy stuff. Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't remember COVID? Like, you don't remember how stressful COVID was because it just never seemed like it was going to end because there was no competency? It's like, I just don't see how people forget that and in good conscience. Like, but, like, I would take anybody else. Like, that's where I was like, oh, yeah, you could put Barney up there. I'll fucking vote for Barney over him. Like,
it's, my cousin explained it to me, because her girlfriend is like super, super orange, right? Like January 6th orange. And it's like, okay. In order to change anything, you have to like you have to really put your emotions aside and really try to understand. I'm trying to understand why, right? I've tried to understand why. I still don't agree with it, but I understand why now. So the way she explained it was through everything in the last, like, I don't know how long, all the more red states, like in the middle of America and like whatever, all the people who voted for orange, right? They've always seen the blue states sort of like how in the Hunger Games District 12 looks at the Capitol. Like they see us with our, you know, fancy college degrees and our, you know, liberalism, justice for all, in our, you know, in big cities, the fashion shows and that big, and they kind of see us as like the people in the Capitol, and they feel like their voice has not been heard, or like hasn't been anyone in politics to represent the smaller states, which are like the states that voted for orange. And so part of the reason why orange is here and doing all of these things because they were just so desperate, like, to see a change in government, to see someone who represents them, like one of the guys, even though, you know, Trump always grew up rich and his father gave him a small loan of $1 million, you know. He's not for the people, but, you know, so I don't know, that just like sort of gave me a new perspective to why orange is here right now. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say the name just cause orange is better. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, like, honestly, yo, it's, you know, I can't lie to you guys and be like, oh yeah, I'm just out here, you know, I'm alive, even though, like, I'm trying my best. With how much the political state of the world has changed in the last 6 months, it's been hard to ignore and just breeze by and just pretend like this isn't happening. And even if I was, you know, someone who, let's say, got like a tax cut under this new tax, like, or whatever, like, it's hard to ignore because you know so many people are suffering. And all I'm gonna say is, guys, you are not alone. You know, if you also share that, like, I don't know how, but this is a blessing in disguise. This is something we just have to go through to show ourselves what we're made of and what we can make. This is a character developing time. Things are changing, yes, but you never make any progress ever if there isn't if you're not uncomfortable for a little bit. So I don't know how, but y'all, this is a blessing in disguise. We are going to be okay. We are going to be okay. Hang in there. I am here with you. We are all here together. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like this is the longest I've ever talked about politics or anything. I hate talking about it. But it's just, with all these like riots and, you know, streets getting closed down and everything like all around me right now, and how many people it's affecting that I see, oh my God, be human. Like, I do not understand how some people just do not see it in their heart to just be a good fucking person and care about another person. Like, if you were in their shoes, how would you feel? Like, that is such a simple concept that I have known since I was like a baby, and like, but anyways. Like, this city is called Los Angeles. The city of angels. It literally, we are a city with a Spanish name, like, come on. Like, really, bro? Really? Oh, and you know, with something social, you know, the social climate is like, oh, you know, the thing that like a lot of creators do is like, oh, you know, I want to support, like, you know, when George Floyd is happening, like, I want to, like, let's support black businesses, let's support, you know, whatever. Illegal immigrant businesses, like, that's what I'm saying. They're doing everything everything that we take for granted. They do agriculture. We are literally supporting Latino or immigrant business or work by going to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place. I don't know what flavor this is. I don't really like it that much. It's okay. It is. I like the colors though. It's pretty. Cheers. Oh my god. Ooh. Woo. Cheers. Ooh. This one, it's kind of it's like a melon-y flavor. No, it's like it's like pina colada-y. No, it's not melon. Yeah, it's like it's like coconutty. That is better pina colada. Alright, Blue Raz. I know this one is Blue Raz. It was the first one we opened. Ooh. Excuse me. Whew. Hello, Kimmy. How art thou? Hello, why you mad? Thou artst litty. Just going off on a little tangent, as we do. But yo, these be hitting so hard. I always forget. Like, we keep one of these in the car. I smoke one of these like on the way to the gym. These are live resin liquid diamonds, so they be hitting. They do kind of like burn at like a higher temperature than usual. Everything else, but that's because they're live resin liquid diamonds. So typically with something like that, you gotta up the heat a little bit, for the optimal experience. And it also comes with a doink also in it, but we already did that. They're coming up. This is just version 1, by the way, you guys. That's all I'm gonna say because I don't know I don't know what I'm allowed to say, but Ryan says, how could you be legal when your DNA is from the very land you stand on? California was Mexico until 1848. They were here first. Anyways, Salem says none of us are illegal, especially on our lands. Oh my god. Oh. We will get through this together. We will. I'm just, like, you can, like, politically explain things, like, all you want by saying, okay, well, if they didn't want to face legal repercussions, why did they come here illegally? It is not that black and white. It is not that black and white. Obviously, if you're just talking on a debate on a video on social media, you just say that, yeah, tons of people are going to agree with you, but are you not smart enough to think about the fact that there are nuances, like, to everything? Crossing a road when the light is red is illegal. Okay? Taking... In most states, having one of these is too. That's what I'm saying. So you can't tell me you really care about the little nitty gritty of that so black and white when you know that is not the case. Like, people are getting profiled, y'all. Oh my god. Anyways, like, legal U.S. citizens are getting detained because they look a certain way. Okay, yeah, no, like, not everyone is as lucky as me, okay? That has parents with enough money to send their daughter to college abroad and pay for every semester out of pocket. When I became, when I got my green card, right, it is in my agreement that I cannot receive government benefits. I can't get on EBT or anything like that. Like, remember during COVID when everyone was getting, like, stimulus checks? I did not qualify for that. I cannot get in any kind of legal trouble. If I do, I am deported. Like, even for illegal immigrants, like, there are so many more rules, like, for us just, like, existing here. And then I have to renew my green card, like, every 10 years, like, but, anyways, these are people, like, these are people, like, children are, like, representing themselves in court and stuff. Like, children are watching their parents get shoved into a van. Like, anyways, yeah, when I find, you know, because I like to do my research, you know, resources or, you know, anywhere where you can donate to help credible sources, I will post them on my Instagram story. So, yes. But, yeah, let me, ooh, this is so, like, and, like, I feel, like, so privileged for even being able to, like, okay, let me not think about it because it's so stressful. Like, there are people, like, this is their life. They don't get to just brush past it. Like, this is not okay. And it's literally happening, like, right now. And I'm here, like, smoking weed. Like, like, it's just not fair. It's just not fair. But okay, I'm trying not to get, like, emotional about this, but, like, oh my god. Don't even get me started about the GAZA, okay? Because then I will actually cry. But, oh my god, I feel so stupid even, like, talking. Okay! Woo! Okay. Oh my god, this is, like, the worst vape review ever. We're talking about some serious topics. Like, I'm, like, crying and stuff. The Outsiders mentioned. Wait, what? I'm glad you came here, Kimmy. You are our Leo rising. Oh my god, you remember? Taurus sun, Leo rising, Aquarius moon, Aries Mars. But yes. Whew. Okay, this is the watermelon flavor. We tried this last time. Ooh, I am. You know, I almost feel like the world we live in right now, it's, like, weird for you to be, like, I don't know, kind and genuine, care about other people. Like, I feel like or maybe it's just like, everyone's just so nonchalant now, or there's just been a culture in the last however many years of just, like, yeah, don't be cringe, just be cool. Like, have you guys seen that video of, like, that high school thing, and it's, like, a tug of war, and, like, this guy, he was trying to be so cool and nonchalant, and he was like, tug of war, I lost, and he walked out of the gym like that. It's just like, bro, seriously? Negative 10 aura points just for trying to aura farm. Like, stop. But, yeah, you guys, be loud, be expressive, be cringe, stand up for what you believe in. Never be ashamed of being exactly who the fuck you are, because it's a rare thing in this world now. And, you know, I just love you guys. You guys always stay with a good energy. Oh my god. Woo! Is it really a Kimmy live stream if I don't end up crying and you guys take me out of it? Like, who needs therapy when you have the Dragon Clan? Kimmy, you had to, though. You're right. In the heart of some of the worst shit happening right now, it directly affects you. It's okay to feel your feelings. We love you. I love you, Allison. Thank you. David says, it's fine. We're surrounded by all of it every day. It's hard not to talk about it, right? Right? Like, I posted a reel today about these nails, by the way, if you guys want to check it out. And, like, it's part of my I have agreements to fulfill. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna, like, not post it. But it feels so wrong in the midst of, like, everything that's going on right now. And, yeah, you know, even in receiving death threats, I'm just gonna still keep doing it. But yeah, it's hard not to talk about it. It really is. And I just, yeah, I'm so glad I'm seeing so much love in the chat right now. just wanted to say we've been friends on Snapchat since like 2015. I've been following you for 10 years or more. That's right. Kylie with 2 E's. I do remember you. I do remember you. Oh my god, back when I used to use Snapchat, I should use it more. At Lady Talks a Lot. I do remember that handle, but yeah, for a while I was using that I was using Snapchat like religiously, and I do remember you, Kylie with 2 E's. I've never met another Kylie that spells their name like that. So, dude, 10 years is crazy. Like, we're about to hit like the 10-year anniversary of me creating cannabis content. Oh, we technically already have, but like, you know, when I started to like really, you know, really like do it with, you know, around the time I moved to LA and California. Yeah, it's been oh my god, like 10 years almost. Or almost 10 years. Oh my gosh, it's just so crazy to me. Like, in so many ways, I don't feel like it's been 10 years like at all. Like I feel like the same age I was when I started, but then I actually watch videos of myself 10 years ago and I'm like, oh god, who is she? Oh, oh my god. Oh. Keep fighting the fight. I'm gonna help as much as I can from the Canadas. We love the Canadas. Oh, I kind of love snap filters, but that's it. Can we have 2000? Oh my god, yo. 2016, is that when most of you guys find me? Okay, let me know in the chat how long you have been following me for. I am going to guess that most people found me like close to the pandemic-ish, or like around that. So if you tell me a year before 2018 to 2020, you are officially like an OG. Kimmy, your hair is so long. It is. And like my front hair has grown so much too. Like it literally used to be like this, like 2 years ago, or like a year and a half ago. Thank you. Oh man, I use Snap every day. I'm in a group chat on there with my friend. Dude, should I be using Snapchat more? Like, can you post, like, I'm pretty sure you could post stuff, like plant stuff. Alright, moving to the next one. This is my, oh, there's so many different flavors hitting me at once. Ah, the blood orange. I like this one so much, I asked my nail girl to model it after. So literally all my favorites are in these nails. So you got the blood orange, and then you have, oh wait, where is it? My honeydew. Oh, okay, my honeydew isn't here, but it's exactly this color. And then we have the, what was this one? The banana gelato. And then, this one. I just know I like this one, but I forget what it's called. Oh my god. You know what? By the end, give me a few more weeks, guys. I'll have all my Luigi flavors memorized. 2017, 2019, 2016, 2017. What? Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Girl, literally the Smoke Like Snoop Dogg vid was 2016. Stop. Snoop Dogg video was not 2016. That was like 2018, I think. No, 100 hits of oh my god. Are we about to, yo, I should do a 10-year anniversary, try that again. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's been, I want to say almost 10 years since 100. Stop it. I almost don't want it to be. No, it's like 8, right? Oh my god! Ah! You taught me how to roll. I've been following you since 2017, maybe 20. Oh my god, I love you. Oh my god, I genuinely have so much love for like each and every single one of you. Like Vita, Ryan, Allison, Samantha, Salem, Molly, Luna. Oh my god, Forrest, hey! What's up? Oh my god, the 100 hits. 2017 or 2018. Okay, yeah, I knew it had been. But yeah, so oh man, I had to delete everything in 2017 because YouTube was doing like some stuff, unfortunately. But so you guys are the best. You guys are the best. This is for you guys. Blood Orange, Louise. Oh, I gotta turn it on. Just so good. Alright. Now this one, the cherry pie. I know this one. This nail is kind of like modeled after that. No, strawberry OG. I was wrong. I was wrong. And I just realized that there are the flavor names on the side of it. So this one was, oh, it's so light. Pineapple diesel. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I was saying pina colada. That makes sense because there's pineapple and like coconut in that. Gotta brush up on my flavors. Blackberry dream. Okay. Yeah, okay. Strawberry og. Let's go. Oh, my weed tube. That's crazy. Weed tube. Oh my god. I feel like I haven't heard that word in ages. That was crazy. Oh my gosh. That. I love you, Rita. Cheers. Oh, yo, in case I didn't say it last week, Anthony's not here today, but Anthony actually got to try some when we went to that mansion party that he had to leave early at, unfortunately, so we didn't get to hang out that much, but he actually tried some Luigi, so yes, Anthony, when you see this, leave a comment, you know, on what your favorite flavor is. I'm one of the more recent. I've been here 6 years. Allison, you are just the best. You are just the best. Cheers, Molly. Alright, y'all. I cannot wait to see you guys next week. Like I said, I'm active on every other social, like basically every day. Kimmy Tan Official on Instagram, also TikTok, The Kimmy Tan on Twitter, Kimmy Tan Official on Twitch. You guys have been so lovely as always. You know, like this video, share this video, subscribe, all that good stuff. To really appreciate all you guys' support. And I will see you guys next week. Vita, Salem, Mia Ortega, Molly, Ryan, Sebastian. I love you guys so much. Keep reading fire.